And we're started. What's going on with Watamu family? It is the last Monday in April, which I'm so excited for. I mean, it has been an incredible month so far. For those of you who traveled to the Dare to Dream Academy, you guys got your minds blown. You might have cried a little bit. You laughed a lot. Yeah, you cried. Come on, let's be honest. And it was incredible. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see the momentum, to see the new people, the new leaders step up. It's just so incredible, to see us evolve as a family, as a company, as an organization. And tonight, you guys are going to get the game plan. You're going to get the goods. You're going to get everything necessary to go out there and to win on a massive level. And so I want to give you guys just a few tips tonight, some things to think about. And what we're going to start with is we're going to start with the big three. Before we go into that, tonight, what I want to do is I want to lay out a game plan for you. Okay, this is a game plan that I received at a conference that allowed me to evolve my network marketing business and organization in 2015. That's right, over 2 years ago, actually. It was in January of 2015, and it was able to propel myself as a leader, our organization that I've been working with, and everything I've been doing on a scale that is unimaginable. And I want to give you guys that exact opportunity to go out there and really to do that. I want to give you guys an opportunity and a chance to have the game plan. I want you guys to go out there and have the big three for success in Watamu. These are universal laws, but specifically, I spent time today really marinating and breaking down exactly what this Watamu family needs. And so with that being said, we're going to start this off just like we started off last Monday night's call, where I'm going to ask you a question. And I'm going to say, if you're ready, say, I'm ready. And you're going to say, I'm ready back. And I'm going to see you because I can see your screen. Because I don't look at me. I look at you guys when I'm talking to you guys, just so you know. I don't really look at me. I put this on simply because it's a little bit chilly and I can't close my window because I have to go outside to close my window because my crank on my window is broken. So you guys think I dress up for you, but I'm really just a little bit chilly, okay? Because I can't close my window because I live in a really nice house and it's super ghetto. So that's why we're wearing it. So whenever I say I'm ready, you guys say I'm ready. I'm ready. If you're ready, say I'm ready. There it is. There it freaking is. We're ready. All right, we're going to get this thing started. So the big three for success in Watamu. Number one, develop a $1 million mindset. Develop a $1 million mindset. Guys, these three tips, simply what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to take these three and you're going to be able to leave this call and you're going to wake up tomorrow morning and apply these 3 steps for 5 days a week for 5 years and master this business. You're going to turn into a professional with 10,000 hours. Step number one, develop a $1 million mindset. How do we do that? How do we develop a $1 million mindset? Books, audios, events, calls, and mentorship. Books, audios, events, calls, and mentorship. Books, audios, events, calls, and mentorship is how you develop a $1 million mindset. You see, you can have the skills. You see, you can have the philosophy. You can go out there and you can run the calls. You can do the events. You can pack the rooms. But if you don't have a $1 million mindset, it doesn't matter. You see, there's a book that Napoleon Hill wrote after he was being mentored by the wealthiest people to walk planet Earth in the 20th century. It's a book called Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. Notice it didn't say work hard and grow rich. It didn't say run a lot of home events and grow rich. It didn't say pack a bunch of Zoom calls and grow rich. It didn't say attend Dare to Dream Academy or go to Lake Powell and party with your best friends in the world and grow rich. That's not what the book was called, okay? I love all of those things. I love all of them tremendously. But it says think and grow rich because it starts right here. It starts right here. You see, when you develop a $1 million mindset, then everything can fall into place. Step number one, the books, audios, events, calls, and mentorship. Here are some books. Write these down. Some of you have read, some of you haven't read them. If you haven't read them, you want to get to a point where you can read these. Okay, these are books that are like must. These are necessary books. Now, for some of you guys that just rolled your eyes when I said reading books, oh, wow, you were just like me, okay? It's cool. It's totally cool. In due time, you will come to one realization and one realization only, that you will bottleneck your business and you will never become as rich as you should. You will never help as many people as you were destined to unless you read books. You see, someone told me this for years, and I got to a point where I actually came to that realization. And you're going to come to that realization too. Hopefully you can come to it tonight. Better today than tomorrow. You're going to get to a point where you can realize in 100 pages, 200 pages, 300 pages, some of the world's most successful people to ever live summed up 100 years of their life in a couple hundred pages. And you can take all of their experiences, all of their lessons, all the trials and tribulations, all of the things necessary out of a book. Wow. Can you believe that? That's wild. That is wild. Here are some books. Number 1, GoPro by Eric Worre. GoPro by Eric Worre. This is a staple for our industry. I have listened to this audio over 100 times. I listened to Jamie listen to this audio over 100 times. Okay, so I don't even know how many times Jamie's listened to it or read it. GoPro by Eric Worre. Business of the 21st Century. Business of the 21st Century by Robert Kiyosaki. Incredible book. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Your first year in network marketing. Your first year in network marketing. If you do not believe or you've not read that book and you are not going to read that book, talk to Brittany Robb. Because you want to know the difference between her 4 months ago and her today? She read that book. That book got her on stage. She's not even completed with the book. Half of that book got her on stage. Incredible book. Your first year in network marketing. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich. And for those of you advanced people, we're going to go with the Law of Success 1925 manuscript. Now you're going to ask, that's weird. Why am I going to read one from 1925? And why is it a manuscript? All that is Think and Grow Rich on steroids. That's Think and Grow Rich before it got watered down 6, 7, 8 times. It's a little bit longer. It's a little bit more drawn out, but it's the good stuff. Law of Success 1925 manuscript. Find it on Amazon sometimes. They don't like us reading that one because we make a lot of money when we read that one. So the people who don't like us make a lot of money sometimes take that one off Amazon. So watch out for that. I get the blue one with gold hardcover. It's super sick. It's like $20. It's awesome. The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John Maxwell. 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John Maxwell. And then Developing the Leaders Around You by John Maxwell. So here are the books. GoPro by Eric Worre. Business of the 21st Century. The Compound Effect. Your first year network marketing. Think and Grow Rich. Law of Success 1925 manuscript. 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership and Developing the Leaders Around You. Okay, those are some books to marinate on. Are there a lot of other amazing books? Yes. There's The Alchemist. Yes. There's all the Slide Edge. Yes, there's See You at the Top. Yes, there's all these books I've read. You Were Born Rich, ABCs to Success. I can go on and on and on because we read these, right? But these ones that I just named to you, these are keys. These are staple points that you were going to have to get to at some point in time. I might not have named your favorite book. I'm just simply doing network marketing books that are right there for you. So next is audios. Audios you can listen to. Here's some audios. Building Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn. I recommend that one. That's a pretty good audio. It's a really good audio. Also, some of those books I named to you, there are audios for that book. I would recommend finding those as well too, okay? There are audios for some of the books that I listen. Building Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn is paramount. If you can't recite Jim Rohn jokes back like the one I started you off with, if you're ready, say I'm ready, then you need to listen to that, okay? If you don't know what I'm talking about when I do that, you got to listen to that. For those of you who do know, thank you for not saying it back to me like Jim Rohn does in his amazing voice. That is not like mine at all. Next, The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. The Power of Positive Thinking. This is going to do what? Develop $1 million mindset. It's going to train your neural pathways to think positively, to replace your thoughts, to create your big ball of positive energy and get rid of that negative ball of energy that the world is trying to give you. The power of positive thinking is going to help you develop $1 million mindset. If you are into scripture or if you're into spirituality of any sort, that's a great one as well. Your wish is your command. You can find this on YouTube. Okay, KT, for those of you guys who listen to that over and over and over again. This has probably been the most profound audio I've ever got my hands on. Your wish is your command, at least in early entry stages of personal development. And then The Strangest Secret Ever. The Strangest Secret Ever. You become what you think about most of the time. You become what you think about most of the time. That's the strangest secret ever, by the way. Probably will forget it, but it's okay. It's okay. Those are the audios. Okay, those are the audios. So next, how many times do we read books? How many times do we listen to audios? How many times do we want to develop a $1 million mindset? We know we want to do the right things long enough consistently, but what does that look like? Guys, we need to read these books, listen to these audios, and develop this $1 million mindset and create this thing called depth of vision. Depth of vision is a key essential ingredient to developing a $1 million mindset. You see, how you view and your perspective and lens that you look through, your point of view that you see in your mind and see Watabu is going to depend on potentially the rest of your life. The money you make, the people you hang out with, the cars that you drive, the house that you live in. You must create depth of vision. Go out there and create a dream board that will develop a $1 million mindset. Go out there and make a manifestation board. Put the things that you want out there in front of you. Redefine what living a life we're talking about means to you. You see, when you look at Watabu, you need to understand Watabu is a vehicle for success. It's a platform versus a job. That's what this is. It is a platform versus a job. You are building an organization in which a product or a service is flowing through. That is what Watabu is. Yes, we have an unbelievable culture. Yes, we have a family. But if you want to develop a $1 million mindset, see this business truly for what it really is. Truly. And I'm going to go into that in vision at the end of this. But you need to see Watabu for what I see it as, for what Luke sees it as, for what Jamie sees it as, for what Rob sees it. You got to see this from a $1 million mindset perspective. This isn't, yes, you can make an extra $300 to $500 a month. That's incredible. But if you really want to make it, if you want the big three for success in this business to go to the top, you're going to have to develop a deeper understanding. You're going to have to train. You're going to have to practice. You're going to have to enjoy the journey. And you're going to have to develop your mind. Your mind will grow and expand. And here's the cool thing about it once it expands. It can never go back. You see, your mind once expanded can never go back, which is insane. You want to evolve into a pinnacle leader mindset, okay? In the 5 levels of leadership, it talks about position, permission. It talks about these different levels of leadership, such as production, people development, and pinnacle, okay? You want to develop into that mindset. So that's step number 1. Give me a thumbs up if we're going to develop a millionaire mindset, a $1 million mindset. Point number 2, there are 7 skills you must have in order to master Watabu, in order to master success in this industry, in order to go out there and unlock time and financial freedom. There are certain things necessary. These are skills. First one was developing a $1 million mindset. Why? Because if you know the skills but your mindset sucks, it doesn't matter because your skills just won't create $1 million because you don't have the mindset for it. 7 skills. Skill number 1, finding prospects. Finding prospects, finding consumers. How do we do that? Make a list. That's all step number 1 is. That's the first skill. Make a list. Get good at finding prospects and finding customers. You see, your list doesn't stop the day you get started. It starts. I'd write that down. Your list doesn't stop the day you get started and do your strategy session. That's when it starts. That's just the foundation. That's just the beginning. That's just the framework of your list. It evolves daily. Daily. If I was you, I would add it to your dailies, your DMOs. Remember the Watabu dailies that we're doing? If you're crushing those with ease, the 313 plan, you're staying plugged in on the call, which I love. I'm proud of you. I am proud of you for following that daily. I would add adding 2 people a day to your prospect list. I would add that as a daily. Add 2 people a day. Whether it's you going out to Starbucks or Jimmy John's or the car wash or at the gym or at work or re-scrolling back through your phone because I know you didn't add everybody to your list, I would add 2 prospects a day to your prospect list. Personally, that's what I would go out there and do. Number 1, finding prospects is the first skill. Number 2, inviting. The invitation, the approach. If I sent you a video, would you check it out? If I introduced you to my boy Christian, would you hear his story? If I showed you a way you could travel the world and earn part-time residual income, would you check it out? That's it. If I showed you a way to go to Lake Powell and get 20% off when you get a premium membership, would you look into that? Very simple. If I would you. The invite, the approach. Emotional sincerity. Emotional sincerity. With the approach and with the invitation, it's all about emotional sincerity. Coming from a place not of lack, but of abundance. You have the secret. You have the secret sauce. You have the strangest secret. You have the knowledge. You have a vehicle. You have a platform. They don't. Understand that when you're inviting. Come from a place of abundance, not arrogance, not a place of being better, not a place of more understanding or wisdom, just a place of abundance, not a place of lack. You don't need them, they need you. That's the truth of the matter. So number 2, the invite or the approach. If I would you. Understand this, out of all these skills, the gateway skill is the invitation. I'll write that down. The gateway skill. If you can't invite, none of these matter. Obviously, you don't make a list, you have nobody to invite. Right? We know that. But the gateway skill is the invitation. The gateway skill. If your invite blows, it's going to be rough. Even if you have the $1 million mindset, you must master that skill. Number 3, the presentation. Present. Watabu. Very, very simple. Number 1, our super dope travel portal. Okay, I break it up into like 3 parts. Number 1, our travel portal. Number 2, our getaway trips. And number 3, our brand ambassador program. That's Watabu. Stands for worth talking about. It's sick. 16,000 partnerships went into the travel portal. It's the Netflix of travel. Pretty amazing. A monthly subscription plan to save money every single time you travel. Our getaway trips. Organized trips with young millennials all over the world. In Europe, in North America, in Africa. Collectively getting together. Getting unbelievable deals. Going to 4 diamond resorts for pennies on the dollar. Okay, every single quarter, collectively getting together, experiencing life from all over the world. And then number 3, our brand ambassador program, word of mouth advertising, affiliate marketing, online franchising, everyone getting their own replicated website and access to a business model with unlimited earning potential, no boss, no set hours, performance-based income, tools, resources, a product, service, and corporation backing them, already built in. It's an incredible, incredible business model in the second highest paid profession other than professional athletics is this industry, and specifically Watabu is working with a $7.6 trillion industry of travel. That's 10% of the world's global economy. And we have the only place in this industry to get wholesale travel, epic getaway trips, and create an income. Pretty epic. Presentation, super simple. Follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. The next skill. So we have finding prospects. We have inviting. We have presenting. And then we have the follow-up. The follow-up is amazing. But at the same time, the fortune is there. That is the one where most of you guys, including myself, mess up. All right? The fortune is in the follow-up. For some reason, we're leaving the fortune for somebody else to steal. This is simply an ongoing process, okay? I have this written down right here, but you guys are going to see the pipeline, okay? You're going to see the pipeline. See this right here, the pipeline. See the follow-up over and over and over and over and over again. Presentation, follow-up, presentation, follow-up, presentation, follow-up. You follow up until 2 things happen. Number 1, they go to your website. Number 1, they go to your website. Number 2, super simple. Number 2, they decide that it's not for them. That's it. They decide that it's not for them. You follow up until those 2 things happen. That's it. The fortune is in the follow up. Next tip, closing. Closing, 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 closing. So we have finding prospects. We have inviting. We have presenting. We have following up. Next, we have closing. Closing, getting people started, launching people. You can go out there. There's 3 ways to get started. You can get started as a general customer. You can get started as a deluxe or an annual customer, or you can get started as a premium membership, getting to the point of sale. Until you can close, this is not your business. Does that make sense? Until you can close, this is not your business. This is not your business until you can do that. Until you can close, you are simply borrowing and leveraging other people's time. That's it. You're borrowing or leveraging other people's time. Super, super simple. Super simple. The close, very easy. You answer questions till they no longer have questions, and then you ask them if this is what they want to get started in. After that, getting people started, strategy session, launching people the right way. We have finding prospects. We have inviting. We have presenting, follow-up, close. Getting people started the right way is step number 6. The skill that you need to learn is launching people the right way. This skill will make you so much money, but most importantly, help so many people. If you can launch people the right way, if you can teach people from day one and develop $1 million mindset, you can go through redefining what living life we're talking about means to them, help them make a list, help them set goals, teach them the invitation, set up their first 2 launch calls. If you can do those things, what I just named, getting people started the right way, redefine what living life we're talking about means to them, set goals, make a list, teach them the invitation process, and set up their first 2 calls. That's all that is. Strategy sessions, getting people started the right way, launching people's business, not starting people, launching people's business. And then lastly, step number 7, my favorite, promoting events. Whether it's going to Lake Powell, whether it's the Dare to Dream Academy, whether it's the home event that we have going on here in Michigan on Thursday, whether it's the home events going on in Oregon or Florida, whatever it is, promoting events is the 7th skill. It's the highest paid skill in network marketing, and it will pay you more than you can imagine. You got to find prospects and make a list. You must learn how to invite. It is the gateway skill. Presenting is essential in order for you to go from the dependent to independent stage. The follow-up is where the fortune is. Follow up and tell. They say that, I'm so sorry, Rebecca. I'm so sorry, Diamond. I'm so sorry, Brittany, Gus. Watabu is just not for me. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Until they say that or go to your website and get started, you keep following up and keep showing new presentations. After that, you're going to come to a close. This is where you collect a decision. You close, you get people started. Then you go into a strategy session. And then lastly, you promote events. You move people through this pipeline of skills. These are skills that you're developing, but you move people through these as well too. You must develop and cultivate not just how to do these, but eventually how to teach these. So point number 2 is the 7 skills. Very simple. So first, what do we have? The big 3 for success on top. Number 1, develop $1 million mindset. How do we do that? Books, audios, events, calls, and mentorship. We went into those. Depth of vision, evolving into a $1 million mindset. Number 2, the 7 skills. Finding prospects, making a list, inviting, presenting, following up, closing, getting people started, promoting events. And then number 3 is a strategy for success. A strategy for success. What does that mean? It means we need a plan, guys. That's what it means. We need a plan, okay? So what is the plan? First step in a plan, set a goal. Set a goal. Plan, do, review. So I want you guys to write down. Plan, do, review. We need to set a goal. Here's my goal. See this pretty goal card? Look at this thing. Oh, what's that say right there? Watabu. It looks like Rob Sperry's on the back. It's not Rob. It's a random Google image that we inserted on there. But it looks like Rob, so it makes me happy. All right, step number 1, we set a goal. We set a goal. If I was you, I would set a goal, not just for the end of this month. I would set a weekly goal. You don't have to put the weekly goal on your goal card, but set a goal, okay? Set a goal. It's so important. Guys, today is Monday. We have all the way through this week to finish out this month strong. Set a goal. Whether it's 5 presentations, whether it's doing the 3-1-3 plan every single day, whether it's going out there and following up with 15 prospects that you've already exposed, whether it's enroll 1 new premium membership where you get 2 more customers, whether it's to go out there and hit the launch bonus, whether it's to go out there and help someone on your team hit the launch bonus. Set a weekly goal. Set a weekly goal and finish April strong. And then we're going to set a monthly goal. And we're going to set a goal to move into Lake Powell, which I'm so excited for. Less than 60 days out. June 26th to the 29th. It's going to be incredible. So step number 1 is make a plan. Set a goal. Number 2 for your strategy for success is to do. Plan, do, review. Okay, these are the 3 steps in making a plan. We made a plan, okay? Plan. Boom. We're going to go out there. We're going to set a goal. We will set a goal. We will smash that goal. Now that we know what our goal is, we wrote it on our goal card. We wrote it all over our room. It's everywhere. We fascinate. We think about it. We dream about it. We sleep about it. We talk about it. We're eating with our mouths open, just talking to our friends about our goal because we're so excited about our goal that we're moving and we're standing up and we're talking. We're having fun because you need to feel good now about your goal because it's your goal and you already hit that goal. And you're saying thank you in advance and you got your speech ready. Okay? That's how we need to feel about the plan, the goal that we set. Number 2 is we need to pack our schedules. Pack your schedule. Pack your schedule. Pack your schedule. We need to do. Plan, do, review. We need to do. Pack your schedule. Pack the schedule. We must. We have to. We have to pack it. We got to pack the schedule. Okay? We got to go out there and set up the calls. We got to go out there and set up the events. We need to go out there and set up the follow-ups. We need to pack our schedule. Pack it in advance. You need to wake up every day with already your Watabu day planned out. If you're going to school, that's great. Have your day planned in advance, though. Okay? In advance. Have your Watabu day planned in advance. Set up the three-way phone calls. Set up the follow-ups. Set up the time to prospect in your schedule. The time that you're going to practice the 7 skills. And guys, notice number 2, the 7 skills, defining the prospects, the inviting, presenting, following up, closing, getting people started, promoting events. Guys, you need to practice that. That's not just something you do. You practice that. Practice over and over and over and over again. Practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. You don't need to be perfect. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10, you're making millions of dollars, okay? You're 3 out of 10. Ask Bryce Harper. It's doing well for him. 3 out of 10. You don't have to be perfect, but you do have to practice. Set a goal. Pack your schedule. Pack your schedule. If I can be very blunt, transparent, honest with you guys, give me a thumbs up. If not, it's totally cool. But if you want like the truth, like from my perspective, give me a thumbs up on your screen. Show me this. If you really like actually want the truth right now. Let's see. How many people want it? All right. You guys want the truth. I'm looking, a majority of my screen is filled. The biggest difference between you and your next rank and where you want to be in your type of business is that. Sickening work ethic, packing your schedule, doing more than you're paid to do. That's the difference. There's a lot of you who are unbelievably skilled. I mean, after the Dare to Dream Academy, did you guys hear like the speakers? You guys realize those aren't necessarily the best. Those are the people who pack their schedule. There was probably people that were sitting in the crowd or not even at the event who could have potentially been better speakers, that had better skills, that have a story that needs to be told. But you want to know the difference between the person who spoke and you, or the person who spoke and that person that should have been up there? They didn't do enough. That's it. They didn't pack the schedule. They didn't get told no 100 times. They got told no 5 times. Pack your schedule. Training doesn't work, but work trains. Ironic to say that on a training call, isn't it? It's true. Training doesn't work, but work trains. I'm giving you guys tips necessary when you go and work. Pack your schedule. And then number 3, review. Plan, do, review. Assess your progress and take a step back and to make a new plan. This was my biggest problem. I could set some goals, and they could be lofty. I have some of my goal cards. Here, watch this. Check this out. This is crazy. I have goal cards from 2014 and 2015. Look at these things. Goal cards. See how red and muddy and like smeared they all are? Yes, they found themselves in the washer. Okay? I had these for like 6 months to a year. All right? So setting goals wasn't an issue for me. Working hard is the only thing I know how to do. I didn't know how to work smart for a long period of time. Finally, Luke got through to me. He was like, Christian, you need to figure it out. Okay? But you got to review. You have to assess your progress, take a step back, and then make a new plan. Plan, do, review. Make a plan, set a goal, get fired up, feel good now. Obsess over a burning obsession. Burning obsession. If you don't like the word obsession, get used to it because that's what it takes to win. You need to be obsessed. Do you think Kobe Bryant's obsessed with basketball? Yes. Do you think Steph Curry is obsessed with basketball? Yes. Do you think Bryce Harper is obsessed with football? Yes. Do you think Tiger Woods is obsessed with golf? Yes. Yes, yes, Yes. Do you think the chain smokers are obsessed with music? Yes. 100%. 100%. If you want to play on that level in this game, if you want to play on that level in this industry, create a burning obsession for its achievement. Set a goal, pack your schedule, and then review it. Here's a quote for you guys. If I had to do it all over again, rather than building an old style type of business, I would have started building a network marketing business or franchise. This is a quote from someone who's worth over $100 million. I'm going to say it again. If I had to do it all over again, meaning if I lost everything overnight, if I lost my $100 million in assets, in houses, in businesses, if I had to do it all over again, rather than building an old style or traditional business, I would have started a network marketing business. Robert Kiyosaki, worth over $100 million, New York Times best-selling author, wrote over 11 books, owns more gold and silver than almost any human being that's breathing oxygen. He will be a billionaire in the next 2 to 3 years. Why? Because he knows the power of this industry when you, number one, develop $1 million mindset. Number two, when you just learn the 7 skills. And then number 3, when you put a strategy in place for success and don't stop until you hit it. You make a plan, you pack your schedule, and you review that plan over and over and over and over again. Guys, that's our call for tonight. If you received some value from this thing, if you're excited, if you're ready to work, if you're ready to set some goals, if you're ready to pack your schedule, you're ready to review that over and over and over again. You're ready to read the books, listen to the audio, stay on the calls, attend the events. If you're ready and committed to the 7 skills of finding prospects, inviting, presenting, following up, closing, getting people started, and promoting events, I want you to post on the Facebook page. I commit to 5 days a week for 5 years to build Watabu. I commit to 5 days a week for 5 years to build Watabu. If you want a $1 million mindset, if you want to master this industry, if you want to master the 7 skills, if you want a strategy for success, that is what you do. I commit to 5 days a week for 5 years. I commit to 5 days a week for 5 years to build Watabu, to build this family, to build this organization, to go out there and change your life. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for everything you do. Seeing your faces every Monday night makes my Monday night. I hope I can provide an ounce of value. And just know that this is coming from a place of, number 1, love, but number 2, just 4 years in this industry. That's it. But most importantly, the mentors and the people that have blessed me with knowledge and wisdom and the experiences I've gone through. Guys, I don't want you to trip on the same branches I tripped on. I truly want all of you to pass me. And that's why I just gave you the 3 steps to do that. That's all I got for you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out, fam.